Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this free online guidance program, How to Position Yourself for IT Jobs, organized by Great Minds Campus. We are thrilled to have each of you here and believe this session will be highly valuable for your career growth. Before we begin, it is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker for tonight, Mr. ACM Nafris, an esteemed instructor in computer technology at Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. We are honored to have you with us, sir, and we look forward to the valuable insights you will be sharing today. A warm welcome to you. As a reminder, this program is being streamed on both Zoom and YouTube Live. Feel free to choose the platform that suits you best. Additionally, we encourage you to join our WhatsApp group. The link is provided in the chat to stay updated and connected after the program. If you have any questions during the session, please drop them in the chat. We will have a Q&A session towards the end to address them. Without further ado, I now invite Mr. Nafri sir to begin this session. Sir, over to you now.
Hello everyone, very good evening. This is Mohammed Nafris. Actually, I'm Sri Lanka. Currently, I'm residing in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So the time is, I think, a bit different. It is 4:30 here. I think it is 7 in Sri Lanka. So these, first of all, I would like to thank the Great Mind Sri Lanka to allow me to share some insight about how to position yourself for IT job. Actually, this topic is very vast, but within 1 hour, I have to complete it as per the instruction from the Great Mind management. So here I'm not going to explain the terms or the definition of information technology or something. We are going to discuss, or we are going to share what is important these days to grab a job in IT market. Okay. So let me move to the content directly, rather spending too much of time on the introduction. Please move to the next slide. So dear students, dear participants, these slides actually for me to remind what I'm going to share with you. So in case the sharing is stopped, don't worry, just listen what I'm talking here. Okay, so I'm going to complete this session by giving you a small introduction about IT job market in Sri Lanka and overseas, and second, essential technical skill, and then non-technical skill, then online presence, then tailoring your application material, and finally, and question and answer session between you all and ourselves. So let me move to the introduction to the IT job market. Okay, so here I just want to talk about a few things about overview of IT industry, and then and what are the career paths available to the people who are in the IT field. Okay, so as we all know, many of us know about software development field as well as networking field. But inside, when you check inside these two, you will find many things like even data analysis, like cyber security. These days, we all know we are facing a lot of issues. The main thing is hacking, and many things we are day to day. We have heard many things about the cyber hacking or something. So the cyber security is a separate, very demanded field all over the world. Likewise, cloud computing. I hope you all have familiar with cloud computing. For example, if I'm not wrong, you all have the Gmail or email accounts. If you have the Gmail accounts, definitely you might heard about G Drive. So when it comes to G Drive, then you are in cloud. You are a member of the cloud, a platform user. And then very important, AI or machine learning. So these are some growing sector in the IT industries these days. Let me tell you again: software development, data analysis, cybersecurity, cloud platform, and then AI and machine learning. Okay, and if you ask me, so which is most demanded, the next slide will show you. Okay, and then what are the career paths if you choose these IT, the studies? So normally we can go for development side, software development side, or else data analysis side. And then from these are the junior developer and data analysis are some entry level job in IT industry. From there, you can move to software engineer or data scientist. Again, the data scientist belongs to subject name data science. These days, those are very demanded and very popular field in the IT industry. And then if you go to advanced level, then you can be a senior software architect or machine learning engineer or AI engineer or cloud engineer. There are many different fields within this IT industry. Okay. So among these participants, I hope many of are from IT background. Like you might have an IT subject in your A level, or you might complete IT diploma program, or you might follow some IT courses in your degree program, or some are getting ready to move to IT in future. So these out of these participants, as far as you know, majority of you all are interested in the IT field. So if you ask me which is best, for me personally, AI, cybersecurity, cloud, these are some job demanded and very highly paid job sector in the IT. But definitely you will have your own passion about. Some are very much passionate about software development, some are very much passionate about networking technologies. That is different case. Okay, so again, you can choose anything, but you have to enrich yourself in a particular field or particular path. For example, if you select software development, then you have to be good in Android development or iOS application development, whatever it is. Okay, you have to choose a particular path and you have to learn something to move forward your future career. So let me move to the let me check about essential technical skills. Okay, so you can be a cloud engineer or AI engineer or machine learning engineer, software developer. It can be anything, but you must have some the technical skill. Before that, if you see the screen now, see these are the some growing trend in IT roles. For example, if you I just listed out 5 different fields within the IT sector, starting from AI specialist. Sometimes we can call it AI expert or AI engineer, anything. That is the most demanded field, not only in Sri Lanka, but also all over the world. Okay, and then data scientist, then cyber security expert. Otherwise, they call it ethical hacking or ethical study. I mean, computer ethical hacking. There are different names. These are belong to cyber security expert, and then cloud engineer, DevOps engineer. Again and again, these are something related to IT industry. So to become an AI engineer or software developer or data scientist, what you need for that, we need some technical skill. Let me tell you something. What are the technical skills we need? So in the next slide, I'm going to tell you the essential technical skill or that we need to accelerate ourselves in the particular field of IT. For example, one, programming languages. So what are the programming languages available these days? What are demanded in the in IT industry? If you ask me, normally there are different type of programming technologies or languages available. For example, Python, Java, PHP, C#, and many more. these days, most, since as I told you, AI or machine learning is the most demanded job, you must have the good knowledge in Python language. The Python language can be used to develop AI software as well as web development also. In case if you are going to be a game developer, you must have a good knowledge in C++. For example, if you want to be a data scientist, then you must have a good knowledge in R programming or else Python programming. So likewise, different programming can be used to select a different field within the IT industry. Okay. So why these languages important? Then, for example, if you take Python, the Python can be used to develop a website, a full website. Okay. Python can be used to analyze the data set. In case of data set, for example, let's talk about Facebook. So if you take Facebook, there are thousands users are they have keeping their profile, they are updating different photos, videos, audios, text, many things daily, day-to-day life. They are uploading different information. Those information we called it data. So this much amount of data, we called it big data. Okay, so to analyze the vast amount of data, we must have the knowledge of Python. Okay, so to become a data scientist, definitely you have a good knowledge in Python plus some statistical software. Okay, so let me move to the next slide. And essential technical skill, technical knowledge. So when we talk about technical knowledge, I just listed out 3 things here, starting from cloud platform, database management, tools, and framework. So cloud platform. So okay, I'm asking you one question. Please send through the message. Do you know any cloud platform that you are familiar or that you're using your day-to-day life activities? Anyone? Any participant? Any cloud platform? Did I get some answer? Yes, Zoom. Anything else? What else you have familiar with? Okay, tell me how many of you have used G-Drive? How many of you used G-Drive or Gmail? At least Gmail? Yes, G-Drive means Google Drive. Good. Yes, I'm getting many respondents. Thank you very much. Now tell me how many of you heard about the term AWS or Azure or okay, tell me AWS or Azure. How many of you heard about the term AWS or Azure? Good. So it seems you guys have some basic or some basic idea about the today's concept. I mean, what we are talking now. Okay, AWS, Azure, provided by some famous cloud platform. For example, Google Drive by Google. Okay, so Azure, Microsoft, AWS by AWS. These platforms are mostly used to to do some big data analysis as well as some AI model development. For other purposes also we can use it, but these days majority using these cloud platform for some AI development or data analysis. Okay, so if you want to be a cloud engineer, then you must have these. You must know about these platforms, how to use it. Okay, how to deploy your model. So you with your programming language, you must have the cloud platform awareness also. Okay, and the second one in the technical knowledge, database management. Okay, so database management means we all know. So when you serve something in computer, that is going to serve in a hard drive. Okay, let's say you're using normally Gmail. So every day you are using Gmail, you are going to sign in, sign out, you're creating new profiles in Facebook. There are many things you are using every day. Where those details are served? Where is the information served? When you create an account or a profile in Facebook, where those information are served? Anyone answer me? In computing, yes. In computing, we are serving in the database. So to create the database, to secure the database, definitely we must have the a particular skill called SQL, database management related query language skill. For example, SQL or SQL++, MySQL. There are different type of database management tools and queries available. So you must be expert one of these. Okay, if you have the good knowledge about SQL, you can try to be a database administrator. Okay, everything depends on database. Anything you develop, anything you talk about information system, any IT system, everything depends on database. If your database secure, your information system is secure. Okay, it can be anything. Recently we heard about people are hacking WhatsApp and sending some blah blah messages. Beware about is this your WhatsApp account, don't share your OTP number, something. So what is happening there is they are trying to capture your database from your side. For example, if you are a WhatsApp user, that means you have the rights to access WhatsApp database for your profile only. If someone take OTP number from you, that means you are giving or you are allowing some person to access your database portion or partition. Okay, so then how can we secure it? We must have the expert in SQL or database query languages. It can be, as I told you earlier, it can be SQL or MySQL, SQL++. There are many. Okay, Firebase. There are different type of database management system or tools available across the internet. You can find it. Okay, and then tools and framework. This is something about, for example, we may heard about the term. Who heard about the name Git or GitHub? GitHub. Any of you heard about the term GitHub? Yes, I'm getting answers. Yes, you're right. GitHub, where you can store your coding or your data, everything you can store here. It is kind of version control system through online. To access GitHub, you must have an internet connection. Okay, not only you can share your coding or data with other person who has the internet connection, can access your data or your codings. One of the best tool for version control. Okay, and next one, TensorFlow. Anyone heard about the term TensorFlow? TensorFlow. Anyone here? TensorFlow, maybe if you learn about Python, definitely you will heard about the term TensorFlow. It's a Python library, okay, Python framework. TensorFlow, Pandas. There are many libraries and framework available to develop AI or a machine learning model. Okay, for that we need to know some framework and tools. So TensorFlow is one of the examples. Okay, if you are good with Python, if you have some basic knowledge about Python, definitely you might have heard about the term TensorFlow. Okay, so these are some tools and framework that we must learn to increase our technical knowledge. Okay, not everything. For example, if you are a database administrator, definitely you have the you must have the understanding about how to use SQL, how to write SQL queries, how to use a Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, let's say you are going to develop a AI model, or else you are going to do a data analysis, then you must have the knowledge about R or Python. When it comes to Python, definitely you have the knowledge about TensorFlow. Okay, these are some framework that can help to implement deploy AI models. Okay, so in the next slide, let me move to the next slide. Okay, essential technical building for specialization. Okay, so you can't be a software at a time. You can't be a DB administrator and AI engineer. You can be either you can be expert in one part. Either you can be AI engineer or DB administrator or cybersecurity expert or software engineer. You can't be everything. Okay, so you must be in one part. For example, data science. Okay, so when it comes to data science, you must have the knowledge about statistical analysis plus machine learning concept. Second one, cybersecurity. So if you want to become a cybersecurity expert, definitely you will have the basic knowledge about networking, network security, ethical hacking. Okay, so you have the knowledge about network security or network area. If you want to be a software engineer, definitely you must have the basic knowledge about object-oriented programming concept. You must have the knowledge about software testing. You must have the knowledge about version control. Okay, so likewise, there are other different paths available. For example, other than these three, AI engineer. Okay, so likewise, you can build yourself in a particular path, but you have to focus on one path, not everything. Don't try to be a data scientist, cybersecurity, and software engineer at the same time. Okay, if you like data science, then you must have to learn about machine learning plus statistical analysis concept. Okay, let me move to the next slide. Okay, so far we are talking about technical skill. Now, what is non-technical skill? Non-technical skill for IT career. So to become a, to be to grab a job in IT industry, definitely you will have some technical skill. Okay, you must have some programming language or else database concept or something you might, or networking expert have to be in one of that. Plus, what is non-technical skill? Do you think only the technical skill enough to get a job? Tell me, do you think only the technical skill enough to grab any job in IT industry? I'm expecting answer from others also. Okay, good. So yes, that is not enough. So apart from the technical skill, you must have some problem solving and analytical thinking. For example, if you write the coding, you must have the only the programming concept is not enough. You have some, for example, let's say I'm asking you to develop a system to calculate my monthly salary. Monthly budget, for example. Okay, you have the good knowledge in Java. Okay, you know the coding, you know how to write the data type, how to connect the database, everything okay. But if you don't know how to plan your coding style, for example, you must have some mathematical background to design the calculation part. Okay, that is not technical skill. Technical skill is the coding that you know. Non-technical, again, you must know how to solve the problem in a in an algorithmic way. Okay. Second one, communication skill. Let's say you develop the coding and you finish, your system is working. Okay. Now you are going to present this your system to the audience. For example, within your office, you have to present it. If you don't have the good communication skill, you can't explain it. Okay. So let's say you are expert in technical knowledge, but if you don't have the communication skill, if you don't know how to present it, how to explain to your teammates, then you're failed. Okay, and then teamwork. Okay, when you work for a company, you are not only the software engineer, you are not only the database administrator. There are many people like you. Okay, so you have to coordinate with them to make it success in your uh, work life. Okay, and then project, you must have some basic understanding about project management. Okay, when you go to company or industry, you are not going to develop a system for your assignment. You are going to develop a system for the community usage. The system that you are going to develop will be used by some other outsiders, some other customers. Okay, so you have to have some basic project management idea. For example, some concept available, Agile or Scrum, some project management tools also available, Jira and Trello. There are many. Okay, so you have to have some basic idea about these project management tools. Okay, so can anyone tell me, have you ever heard about the term Agile or Scrum? Anyone? I'm not asking what is Scrum or what is Agile. I'm asking if you heard about the term Agile or Scrum. Please just drop a message. Yes. What about others? Okay, good. Okay. So other than, you must have some soft skills. Okay, you must have some soft skill when we're talking about non-technical skill. Okay. Now let me move to the next slide. Okay, now you have the good technical skill, plus you have the non-technical skill. Okay, then what is online presence? Anyone? You completed your degree. Okay, you just first passed out. Okay, in your degree you have done some project development, or you have done some researches. Okay, you have some good, let's say for example, I just passed out last month. I have good knowledge about my web development. Okay, I have some good communication skills, everything I have. Now I need to grab the job. One of the best way is you have to polish your online presence. How is that? Professional networking, for example, LinkedIn. Have you heard about that, LinkedIn? Okay, LinkedIn, one of the professional network where we can share our, professional development, your achievement, professional achievement. The meanwhile, you can find the people who are in your stream. Okay, so you have to polish your LinkedIn profile. There should be a, you have to keep a good profile picture, good cover page. Other than, you have to show what you have completed, your achievement. Okay, what you are expert in, what is your skills. Okay, so your experience. So then only the people, employer will easily identify you. Okay, let's say you open up a LinkedIn profile, you just put your some picture. Let's say you are posting your photo as a profile picture. You just mention completed BSc in information technology. That's enough. Do you think it is a good profile? Do you think it is a good profile? No, because for example, you others don't know what you have done. So you have to show it to the audience, to the employer. The people who are searching for you, you have to show them by creating a good LinkedIn profile. Likewise, there are some other professional networking also, like GitHub, Stack Overflow. So there are many. Okay. Second one, portfolio development. So can anyone tell me what is portfolio? What is portfolio? So that is, portfolio is a kind of document that shows your full achievement, your educational experience, your working experience, your completed project and research, your contribution to the, for example, we are talking about information technology, then our contribution towards information technology development, everything you have to show it very in detailed way. Okay. So you have to develop your portfolio in a very professional and in detailed way. Okay. Then content creation. Anyone tell me what is content creation? We are talking about content. I'm asking content creation towards information technology or IT industry. What is content creation? Yes, you're right. Blog post. We have to create our own blog. That is, you can easily, freely create that. So where you can share your what you have learned or your project accomplishment or the knowledge that you have learned. You can share it and share with other people. So people will come to know that this guy is good in this area. This guy is expert in this area. So that's how we have to present ourselves online in a professional and better way. Okay. Normally people are freely using, I think Google Blogger is a freely available platform that where you can share your knowledge and your project completed project. Okay. So let me move to the next slide. So optimization tips, that is about when you start searching the job, you have to create your resume in a proper manner. Okay. So at the top, you have to use your photo and then your some basic detail, for example, your name and your basic contact detail, and then your educational quality about us, about you, and then your working experience, then your professional skills or professional development, your achievement, and then your educational qualification and other related personal information. There is a way. In different countries follow different style when developing resume. So you have to develop based on where you are trying to get the job. Okay. And very important, highlight experience. When you talk about or when you mention your experience in your resume, definitely you have to mention which project you have done, how long it took, and what is your main contribution, whether you develop the front end or back end, or you handle the database, what technique you have used. Okay. So these things must be included in your CV or resume. Okay. And the next slide, I'm just going to talk about the cover letter and interview. So that is apart from this session, actually cover letter means the cover letter must include the important detail from your CV. For example, your experience, okay, which company you have worked and which project you have worked, which is your main strength, okay, and what's your basic qualification, not everything. Let's say you have done bachelor degree, then master degree, you have done 5 professional courses. You don't need to include everything. You have to mention your latest degree. I have completed master in information technology from Great Minds. That's enough. Okay. If you are specialized in some area, for example, you have completed master and bachelor, then let's say you're trying to get job in the, what is that? Let's say AI field, and you have completed a 6-month course in AI, then you have to mention both. I have completed master from Great Minds, Sri Lanka, and I have completed a professional diploma in artificial intelligence from this campus. Like, you have to mention the main things only, not everything. Okay. It should be precise and brief in maximum of 1 page. Okay. And then when you go to interview, you have to, that is, I don't need to share with you, because you know that when you prepare for exam, what you are going to do, the subject, you, for example, let's say you are in a final year, okay, and I'm your teacher, I'm an IT teacher. Let's say you have learned 5 subjects. I'm saying today you will have tomorrow you will have a exam on subject number 5. Now tell me, will you study all the 5 subjects, or will you study only the, subject number 5? Tell me. You learn 5 subjects. Okay, I said you will have exam tomorrow from subject number 5. Now tell me which subject you are going to study, all the 5 subjects or subject number 5 only? Yes, that's what. When you plan for an interview, let's say you are trying to apply for AI engineer, then you have to be prepared about AI related matters. You don't need to get all the networking technologies, database technology in your head. You have to prepare only for AI. Okay, so that is what you have to focus on. Okay, so as I told you earlier, this session is about what are the current technologies available to get a good job in the IT industry. Okay, so I told you AI, blockchain, cloud computing, cybersecurity, networking are the most demanded these days. Okay, you may ask me, then what about software engineering? I'm very much interested in software engineering. Are you telling me don't follow software engineering? No, I'm not telling these things. If you are starting now, you don't have any idea, I can say you can go to AI. But if you have already idea in your mind that you are going to raise your path in software engineering platform, go that way. There are a lot of ways in software engineering. Even in Sri Lanka, you will find a job from 15,000 to 5 lakhs. Okay, some are getting salary after completing 4 years degree for 15,000 in IT. Some are getting job after completing first degree for $2,000. It is happening in Sri Lanka. That depends what you are choosing actually. Okay, so my personal advice to you, if you are planning to do IT related, you might have some idea about to do some IT courses or IT degree or professional courses. Better choose that are aligned with today's world. For example, AI or machine learning, robotics, cyber security, cloud computing. So these are data science. These are some most wanted technologies these days, not only in Sri Lanka, but also everywhere you go. In overseas, you go to Gulf, you go to Europeans, wherever you go, if you have a good knowledge in the current era of emerging technologies, definitely you will easily grab the job. Okay, that is your technical part. Okay, other part from yourself, your soft skill, your non-technical skill are from your attitude and the way you're giving important to your studies and the job. Okay, so I hope we can move the next slide. So this is what I tried to complete today, because within 1 hour I can't complete everything. So this is about keep learning and adapting to new tech trends. Mean, let's say when I was a student 2010, I have learned some basic things like Java. I had never learned about AI when I was a bachelor student. When I doing bachelor degree, I never learned about cloud computing. I learned about some software engineering concept and database technology, some basic networking, that's all. After this era, last 4 or 5 years, if you are in the track, you might know that AI is blooming, cyber security is blooming. So after that, what I did, I have done some professional courses. I have done some online courses. Okay, I searched myself and I learned it. That is what point number 1. Number 2, recommended resources. This is about the students. So these days, we don't need to be in person. We don't need to be fly to America to learn something. If you have the money, if you can go, no problem. But for some of us, it is very difficult and go and study there. Okay. For example, as far as I know, Malaysian universities are in top 100. If you see the Malaysian universities, they are on top in world ranking. Okay, but if you go and study there, you have to spend a lot of money. To complete a master program, bachelor program, you have to spend 3 to 4 years. Let's say master program, 2 years, PhD, 3 years. The course payment, that is different case. Per semi maybe 1 million, for example. Or for 3 years, you have to pay course payment only 3 million if you go in person. But these days, after the corona, the technology give us the opportunity to learn something from your home, which is acceptable worldwide. Okay, which is acceptable, UGCs across the, not only Sri Lanka, in foreign also. Okay, in that way, okay, we have a lot of resources. For example, if you go to Udemy, there are a lot of online courses available. You can learn it. Okay, Coursera, you can learn it. YouTube, you can learn it. So those are good for some self-learning. Since you all are teenagers, I hope many of in your undergraduate program, or just you have completed your undergraduate program. Am I right? Many of these people are just started studying IT. Am I right? Okay. So if you want to learn something in a proper way, and you want to take some, proper qualification, so you can go for bachelor or master. If you have a bachelor already, you can move to master. If you have some working experience in IT field, let's say you don't have any bachelor degree in IT, but you have some diploma, then you can move, I think. You can move to master degree with the experience. Okay, so what we have learned today, please move the next slide. Okay, so recently, the Great Mind management team reached me, and they have talked about the MSc program offered by the Malaysian University of Science and Technology. Okay, this is offered by Malaysian University. Okay, one of the top-ranked university in Malaysia. But the courses and the assignments and the exam conducted via Great Mind Sri Lanka. Okay, you can register with the Great Mind, and you can complete the course from Great Mind, and the certificate you will receive from the Malaysian University. Okay, where I have go through their content, which is mostly focusing on AI and machine learning, and a few of part them cloud computing. Okay, so if you have any idea to continue education in IT related master degree program, I think Great Minds offer a course MSc in Master of Science in Information Technology. Okay, so I think this course mainly focused on AI, data science, Python, cyber security, and other subject area like IoT. IoT mean Internet of Things. Okay, so they have which is around, I think, 1.5 year, 18 months. The main thing is it is a flexible course. And I think they can conduct the course. A majority of the course, but I think 80%, yes, they mention 80% online, and the rest they will decide whether it is online or in person. That is decided by the students in the team will decide it. Okay, so if you have any idea regarding continuing or start your master program or postgraduate program in any, if you want to get a foreign degree, okay, you can contact Great Mind, where you can have a more detail regarding this program. Okay, so now you guys, if you have anything, you can ask me. How is the job market for JavaScript, Node.js, Next.js, and Node? Is good? Yes. These days, everything, all are moved to online platform. When it comes to online, that is website development of secure and user-friendly website. So if you are good in JavaScript, Node.js, yes, you can easily grab it. Even Sri Lanka, you can get no issue. That's good idea. The next, I'm an IT undergraduate at the University of Morocco, currently in final year. Good understanding of various fields. Very good. I have but I haven't yet specialized in a particular area. I need to clear my path. My goal is to become an expert in cybersecurity, and I want to step into it. Would I get some guidance from you? Professional certification? Yes. When you want to be a cybersecurity, you can find some professional cybersecurity programs, or else master program in cybersecurity, or you can go for information security or ethical hacking or cybersecurity. All are belongs to cybersecurity side. Okay, definitely you will have some good answer. If you want to be a cybersecurity, definitely you must have a good understanding about network development or networking. Okay, then within the network you have to think about cybersecurity. Okay. When you talk about AI, you're asking what are the jobs available in AI. If you know AI, you are the job. People will search for you. If you have a good knowledge, let's say you have a basic degree, IT degree, or else you have a master degree in IT, and you are good in Python or machine learning, definitely you will have AI engineer, one of the most wanted engineer, job market across the world. Okay, not only studying, even you can easily find good scholarship. In Dubai, there's a campus, artificial intelligence campus. Okay, they are recruiting people only for AI. You know how much they pay? 15,000. If you are married, 15,000. If you are a bachelor, 10,000 real to complete a master or PhD from their university. If you have a good knowledge in AI. Okay, so you just search it. Job opportunity for AI. You will find many area: AI developer, AI engineer, data scientist. Okay, these are belongs to AI. I have career gap, it impact my resume. No worries, leave the past. Okay, just start the fresh. Let's say you want to go for a new path. Let's say you are going to do some networking. Start it. Okay, learn it. Get some certification with good knowledge, and you will grab it. No worries. I told you already. In Sri Lanka, after completing first degree, people are getting salary for 5 lakhs. I mean, $2,000 I personally know a few people. So that's what I'm saying. If you have a good knowledge, you can easily grab it. So if you guys have anything to ask, you can ask me. Oh, what is that? Okay. He's asking, what is AI engineer main role? So mainly to develop a AI system, you must have you must have a good data set of data. AI mean, let's say you are going to develop a system to automatically identify human faces. So you can develop the system, but before that, we have to tell the computer these are the shape of human faces. That is data. We have to collect some data and then send to the computer and tell the computer this is human. This is human faces look like this. After learning those data, the system will automatically recognize you. So that means data collection and pre-processing. You have to develop your own model, or else already there are model developed. You can use it. Okay, and what is that? From starting from problem analysis to deployment is up to this. Deployment is a responsibility of AI engineer. Okay, there are some. How can I say? Those are some keywords. You might get some confusion. Otherwise, I can tell you like feature engineering, training the model, testing the model, deployment the model, and you have to check the model after developing. You have to monitor the model whether it is working fine or not. For example, if you watch the movie Endran 1 and 2, that is AI. He's a scientist actually, but that is the AI, robotics AI. Okay. Anything else, students? Cyber security real world incident. Couple of years back, iPhone iCloud hacked. You know that. So this hacking happening due to some security issues, like even the security can be damaged physically. For example, if I have your ID, I can go to the office. I can go to the server room. Okay. So that is one way. Other ways, we can send some, for example, what is that? Malware through email. When someone click inside the office, it is automatically inside his machine, and then it will automatically attack the office networking security patches. Through that only they can easily access. So how to rectify? You have to day to day, you have to update your antiviruses. You have to check the unusual movement in your database access. These things have to done. There are many reasons and many ways to stop it. These are some basic things that we have to follow. What are, after completing the MSc, what are the part-time jobs I can get, or how can I get with the MSc? Normally, MSc depends. So if you complete your MSc, you have in your MSc you have to do one research or project. Okay, let's say you finish the MSc and your project is related to AI, then you can go for AI job. Okay, you just complete your MSc, you have completed your research or project related to cybersecurity, then you can go for cybersecurity path. That's how you have to choose. Okay. If you want to become an AI engineer, what are the steps we have to follow from basic? So step, that means you must have some basic idea about AI. What is AI? And you must have the knowledge about data collection and data cleaning. You must have the knowledge about Python coding, Python programming. Okay, machine learning model concept. These are the things you have to know if you want to be an AI engineer. But directly you can't go to the AI engineer. You have to, little by little, you have to move yourself. For example, trainee AI developer, then AI developer, then AI engineer or AI expert. So it takes time, but you can achieve it. What is the impact of cybersecurity world economics? For example, let's say the trading, you might heard about it. If someone hacked the trading database, what will happen? Dollar price may be decreased suddenly or increased. Fuel price can be affect. Anything can happen. Okay, so it's all about securing your database. Is that all, my dear students? I almost completed my 1 hour. Diploma in information technology. There is any job? Yeah, sure. For information technology, if you have a basic idea, let's say you completed a diploma in information technology, you can go for some trainee software developer or trainee database administrator. Okay, or internship. You can find some internship. From that, you can move. Other next step, like a junior developer, then software engineer, then senior software engineer, software architect. The path is very long. So diploma in information technology, let's say you don't have time or you don't have money to do a degree or master. I have the money at time. I have only money for the diploma courses. Complete it. Definitely you can find the job. But the condition is you must have two things: technical skill and non-technical skill. Technical skill you can learn, you can earn it by learning or by completing your diploma program in a proper way by studying. Okay, non-technical skill, it's up to you. You have to polish yourself, how to talk, okay, how to send email, okay, how to work under pressure. So that is different case. So with diploma in information technology, I'm pretty sure you can get job. Okay, but you might get job without salary. That is we call training. Sometimes they pay little amount, for example, 20 or 25,000 for 6-month training. After 6-month training, based on your performance, they will put in you junior developer. Or else, with that training experience, you can apply another company. You can find a job simply. If you have a good knowledge, you will get a job with a higher salary. It depends. Yes, cybersecurity intern level, you can find it. I think there are many companies like Dialog, and then all the telecommunication sector, you can find it. Okay, any company, all the companies, if you let's say we have 1,000 companies in Sri Lanka, you can find 1,000 department. In each company, you will have a separate IT department. If you take IT department, network engineer, okay, IT executive, software developer, database administrator, there are many posts in single company. And think about it, how many companies in Sri Lanka? Even if you complete diploma, bachelor, you don't need to be physically working. You can find job from foreign countries. Many people are working. Even freelancing, you can get a job. Okay, the IT degree is some people are getting low salary, some are getting higher salary. That is different case, but the opportunities are very high. You can work for Singapore company from your home. People are working. I know many people. So whether it is diploma course or HND or bachelor or master, no problem. Whatever you have, you must have the good knowledge, good understanding, and you must have a clear vision. Which path I'm going to do the program? I mean, whether I'm going to be a software engineer, whether I'm going to be a data scientist. You have to choose, and from toward that vision, you have to work on it. Okay, you have to learn every day. You have to update yourself. That is what important. Okay. Free resources. Can you suggest some free resources to learn? That is, what is that? Coursera, Udemy. These are some online resources that where you can find some free courses, certificate courses. You can find it. They will already uploaded the recorded video, so you can learn it. Then they will give you some questions. By watching the video, you can write the exam and you can find it. You can say even YouTube is good idea. Anything else? If that all, then we can give the mic to the great minds. I think that's all. To find the internship in companies, you have to send a mail to the company that I have completed this course and I need an internship in this field. If you have a placement, please kindly consider me. Attach your CV and send. They will call you for an interview if they have a place.
Thank you so much, sir, for that insightful presentation. I hope everyone found today's session both informative and inspiring. Before we conclude, I would like to take a moment to reintroduce the exceptional opportunity for those who wish to further enhance their IT careers with advanced knowledge. The MSc in Information Technology, awarded by Malaysia University of Science and Technology and offered through Great Minds Campus, is a flexible part-time program designed to equip you with in-demand skills in areas such as AI, data science, cybersecurity, and more. This program is accredited by the Malaysian Qualifications Agency and recognized by the University Grants Commission Sri Lanka. With an 18-month duration and 80% of classes conducted online, it provides the perfect balance for working professionals. For more information or to enroll, please contact the coordinators who shared today's Zoom link in the respective groups. We encourage you to explore this pathway to advance your career with the knowledge and global recognition that comes with an internationally acclaimed MSc in IT. Thank you once again for joining tonight's program. We look forward to seeing you at our future events. Good night.